Hey, happy Wednesday. I am Nikki Avery, the crocheter, knitter, yarn dyer, all of the yarny things behind Averyling Creations and ALC Yarns. And this is my podcast where I take you behind the scenes and show you what I'm working on, share any yarn news, and encourage you and just chat about all the things that I love. So, hi. I am so glad you're here, and I'm going to just jump in with what I'm working on. So, if you have been watching the podcast and you catch it live most weeks, I am changing my schedule. I will be now. Wow, I cannot talk. This is why I don't do it late in the day because words are hard. I will now be going live at 5 p.m. Central Time every Wednesday. You can catch me live for the podcast or you can watch the replay, whatever works for you. So I'm going to jump in and show y'all what I'm working on. And you're really not going to be surprised. Not even a little bit. I have one of my whips right here because I had a meeting today at 2:00. And while I was waiting for the Zoom, I was crocheting another country bumpkin pumpkin. Surprise, surprise. And I'm loving this like rust burnt orange color. It is so pretty. It's Lion Brand Heartland. And I cannot remember the name of it. And I think I lost the tag. And I've been meaning to Google and, I haven't gotten there. But Lion Brand Heartland. And it used to be one of my favorite store-bought brands, but it's really just some I've had in my cubby for a really long time. And I saw the color and I'm like, ooh, that would be perfect for pumpkin. So that's one of my whips. I don't know which one to start with. So this is the one that's been in timeout for a while. Nope, I'm lying. I switched project bags. Just kidding. This one I'm almost done with, but here's my story. I haven't finished it yet because I want to do an updated video tutorial. This is my BrenLeigh Twisted Ear Warmer. I have one finished. This is what it looks like finished. And it's one of my favorite crochet patterns. I love the BrenLeigh series. And I want to do an updated video tutorial on how to get the twisted look because I know that can be really intimidating. I know I put off making any kind of twisted ear warmer for the longest time because I'm like, how in the world did they get that twist? Like, I am not at that level. And it was way easier than what I was making it in my mind. So that's why I haven't finished that yet. I really just need like a few more rows and then clear off my desk so I can set up for some video tutorials. I have several that I want to do. So I decided that I'm just going to batch them because it takes a lot of energy to clean off my desk and set everything up. And if I'm going to clean, I'm going to make it worth it so I don't have to do it again for a while. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Again, this is my BrenLeigh Twisted Ear Warmer. And if you don't like the twisted ear warmer look, I actually have just a plain BrenLeigh ear warmer. And you can find these patterns in my Ravelry or my Etsy shop. And this colorway is Sassy but Cute. I just love these colors together. All right. So that is one of my crochet whips. I also have a granny square. Am I showing you the right side? I get so confused on which side. Yes. Yes. And this is my granny square that I'm working on with some scrap yarn. This scrap yarn here is some of my birthday party colorway. And y'all know I love speckles. And evidently I love granny squares too. Another whip because I cannot decide what tag I want to put on here. I did a post in my Facebook group and on my Facebook page and in my Instagram stories, and I still cannot decide. It's so funny because on Facebook, I lost the tag. Hold, please. On Facebook, the Leaves Are Falling, Autumn is Calling tag is winning. Literally, I put it at the front of my cart so I would be able to reach it, and I don't know what happened to it. And then on Instagram, the Happy Fall Y'all tag. These are super cute. I meant to already attach one. But it's a super cute stem tag that you can use for your pumpkins. And I love the cute little sayings on them. And Oh, oh, oh. I found it. Okay. Leaves are falling, autumn is calling. I think that's just the cutest. But I'm from the South, so I love the happy fall, y'all, too. So that's why I was having trouble deciding. I don't know. I just need to pick one because I think I have an identical one that needs to be finished too. Oh, see, I can just pick one for this one and one for this one. But I get these tags from my friend Tammy at Idaho Tailor Made. I love her tags. And she's super sweet. So I will link her shop below in case you're interested in getting some. I also have, oh my gosh, is it still attached? No, I seriously have a problem. I have a big pumpkin, a medium-sized pumpkin that I need to stuff, and another pumpkin that I need to stuff. One of my Facebook followers, I don't remember what my post was at. It was about pumpkins, and she said that she does an assembly line. Like, she just makes a bunch and then has, like, a stuffing party. I'm like, "Oh, that makes so much more sense than what I was doing, especially if I know that I'm gonna be making a lot." So, that's kind of what I'm doing. That's why I have several, whips. I did have a stuffing party the other night, but these must have just been overlooked. Um, so literally, I've got pumpkins everywhere. Um I'm still working on this baby don't drop my hook. This baby blanket for my nephew that will be here in December. I don't know what I did. I don't know if it's working with this yarn and a bigger hook and I'm just at a different angle or holding my hook. I don't know. Or it could just been I overworked my shoulder, but my shoulder started bothering me Friday night, and Saturday I woke up and literally, like, when you have that, like, aching pain that really you just wanna cry because you can't get away from? That's where I was at. So I kind of took a break, and I have this old lady rub that I put on there that smells horrendous, and, like, it feels like no matter how much you wash your hands, you can't get rid of that smell or that little feeling. And I put off using it because I want to be able to use my hands to crochet or knit, and I don't like the way it smells. But finally, I put that on there like Saturday evening, and it felt so much better Sunday. And now it feels fine. So I think it's time to pick my hook back up and work on that some more. And I don't know if it was that project or if it was just I overworked it washing yarn or something. Who knows? So that's why I took a break from that. Um, okay. I've put it off long enough. It's the moment that y'all know is coming. Socks. Okay, this is my story. Okay, this is my story. Go with it here. Um, I've heard so many different stories about like what basically these are excuses and you already know this, but just go with it. I've heard so many sock knitters say, "Oh, I like using this yarn. You should try this yarn." Or "I like using this yarn. You should try this yarn." So I have a lot of enabling friends and I was like, "You know what? I, I got to try it." So, let me move this keyboard. So, I gave the 75-25 blend, the superwash merino wool and nylon blend a try, and I did like it. And I feel like the reason why they use that blend is because it's gonna hold up longer. But I love super soft, squishy yarn. So it wasn't like it wasn't my favorite. Like I still prefer the 85-15. And then another yarn friend, Lori at Arkansas Yarn Co. said, "You need to try the high twist." And she when I was at her shop, she gave me this, it's her Sock Yarn Society, and I can't remember what month it was, but it's super fun. It's this you can hardly see it. This light is just nope, I made it worse. It is just this like lemon head yellow, and I love it. And it's a high twist based where the fibers are now, don't get me lying. I remember looking it up, but I don't remember what all it said. But basically, I think the twist is tighter, and I think it's a different ply. Is it just a two ply? I don't know. I should have looked it up before I got on here. But anyway, she said that you should give that a try. So, I mean, why not? So, I started another sock. Um, it's not as soft as the 8515 base, and it feels rough and like I don't know if you can see the texture. It just looks a little different, but I'm wondering once I block it if all those bumpy areas, it almost feels like a lemon. Um, I'm wondering if all of that will smooth out once I block it. So, the verdict is still out on this one. I do like it. Plus, I mean, is this not just a happy color? Also, this is sock weight, and I'm gonna make the leg 60 rows, which normally I just do a cuff and like 5 rows for the leg and do the little shorty socks. But I decided that I kind of think I want some long socks. I like wearing my boots in the wintertime, and it's, it'll be boot season before we know. So I'm going to make me some longer socks. So I'll let y'all know what I think about the high twist. Hopefully, hopefully the little ridges. I don't know. I may like it when I wear it. We'll see. But it's knit and socks, so I have fun. Okay. My other story is this is the birthday sock. I've been calling it birthday sock because this is my birthday party colorway. I haven't finished this yet, and I'm so close to finishing it because I lost the twin. I want to say twin, but it's probably more like a cousin because I seriously doubt they look the same. Oh, I'm a new sock knitter. All the grace. Um, but guess what? Like 2 minutes before I went live, I found it. I found it. I'm so excited. And now the test is, are they even? Like, are they even the same? I was worried because I normally don't make my cuffs this long. So I think they're pretty close. So what I do is right when I start the toe decrease, I mark it. I think I tell y'all this every time. If I do, I'm sorry. And then I can just put this up against this and know where I need to decrease. Oh my goodness. I stopped. Look, I stopped just in time, which I did measure, but this is the thing. Sometimes I get to go in and I forget to measure. And so some of them end up being a little bit longer. And so that's why I really wanted to find the twin, the cousin, whatever, the one that I want to try to make it look like. Anyways, I'm excited. Y'all don't know what I went through to find this. I had a post on Facebook. I believe it's Facebook. And I said, where's the craziest place that you have found a project or a lost crochet hook or something like that? And somebody said suitcase. So like 30 minutes ago, I'm in the floor of my closet, like looking through my suitcase to see if it was in there. It wasn't. It was in this room the whole time. Yeah. It's a little messy. Okay. I have one more sock whip. I can't help myself. Hey Sharon. Not Siri. Yes, she does really, really good work. Plus she's super, super sweet. So I get a Yarnable subscription box. My friend Cheryl at Hypnotic Yarns has a hand-dyed subscription box, and it's so fun. It's so fun getting that every month. We're a little bit different on like the extras we put in our boxes and themes. And she's geared more towards knitters, and I'm geared more towards crocheters. Of course, knitters are welcome in my yarn club, crocheters are welcome in her, yarn subscription. So it's not like we're excluding anybody. It's just that I used to be primarily a crocheter and she's primarily a knitter. So anyways, I was trying to keep it all together so I could show y'all and do an unboxing, but I couldn't contain myself. I already ate the dip. There's this really good dip that came in it that you can mix with cream cheese. It was s'mores themed. You can mix with cream cheese and Cool Whip, and I did, and I ate it, and it was really good. Anyways, I saw her yarn, and I'm like, I've got to make socks with that yarn. I've got to make socks with it, and I'm like, I should wait till Wednesday, and I couldn't, so I caked it up and I started. And this is how far I've gotten. I'm telling you, I'm obsessed. Look how pretty that yarn is. And yes, it has brown in it, but it's with pink. So it's like it cancels out the fact that it's brown, but it's really, really pretty. I love it. And again, I'm making tall socks. So that is the leg of my sock. And then we're coming around, oh, opposite. And we're coming around. There's the heel. And now I'm working on decreasing for my foot part. And yeah, really excited. How pretty is that? And I did find the label, and it's called Laughs More, Worry Less. How cute is that? I really, really I enjoy her box every single month, but I really, really enjoyed this one because this color is everything. And her base is the same as mine, the 8515 blend. And I'm telling you, I just enjoy working with this yarn. It's so soft, it's pretty. It doesn't have, like, the bumps the high twist does, but I really think that that'll all straighten out once I block it. So if you are a sock knitter and you're like, "Girlfriend, you are crazy and don't know what you're talking about," let me know what blend you prefer in the comments, and if that really does, like, if it kinda straightens out. Um As you can tell, I'm new to that, and I kinda have, like, the yarn bases that I like, and that's what I stick with, but I love trying new ones. Um, so yeah. Okay. Those are That's all the whips that I have, which is plenty. Actually, I have another one. I did work on this one just a little bit. This is the Copland shawl, and it's so pretty. This yarn is from Lori at Arkansas Yarn Co. And I saw it and I knew I wanted to make the Copland shawl. It is a beginner friendly knit shawl. It's like a 2-row repeat and it has a video tutorial. It's straight my jam. Um, Anyways, it's so pretty and I really need to work on it more. Um, And I've shared with y'all before that I messed up my Copland shawl, my very first one that I'm about to finish. And I have this super sweet friend that is going to fix it for me. I just need to get my life together and send it to her. She said, send it to me and I will fix it. And I'm so excited because I know what I did, but I can't figure out. I've just gotten myself all turned about and confused. So I'm super excited that I'm going to be able to send that to her. And she's just so sweet for doing that for me. So that's all the whips that I have that I know about. I'm lying. This is the one I thought I had earlier. It's the sock. Surprise, another sock. Okay. I'm not going to frog this. I'm not. But this is my dilemma. I ran out of yarn and I don't know what color to use. I've got a little bit of the foot left and then I'll start the toe. So I won't have a matching sock, which I'm really not that sad about. I guess I just don't know what to do. If I just need to find some scrap DK weight yarn, doesn't even matter if it doesn't match, just finish the daggum thing and be done. And then this is what I'm hoping. Well, no, because I don't have any more of this. What I was kind of hoping is that, okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. Sorry, I guess I just need to talk this out. I think I'm going to, I have, you can't make this up, y'all. What did I do with my socks? I hid them from me. Okay. I have some of this left, and I think I'm going to finish the sock in this, start another sock with what I have left, which will get me probably to a little bit less than this, and then finish that toe with another random thing. So it'll just be 2 mix match socks that I can wear around the house, right? Is that what you would do? What would you do? I definitely don't think I'm going to frog this because it takes so much time to do. Oopsies. I just threw that behind my shelf. Huh, that'll be fun. Um, Plus, I'm ready to get this done because I want these needles back for another project. Not socks. For socks. For socks. Okay. All right, let me put this back. And I need to put this on my cart because I've been looking for that. Okay. So I think that's all that I have. All right, now I'm going to show you what I finished, and you're going to be so surprised. Socks. So, inside my yarn club this month, we are doing giveaways for my birthday month. And we play little games, and then like whatever that game is to get your name entered in, I'll go through the posts and enter everybody's name in and draw a winner. And then at the end, I'm gonna go live, and all the prizes are gonna be on a piece of paper, like in a little yarn bowl, and I'm gonna like, okay, giveaway number one's winner was so and so, and then I'll pull for the prize. Um, so one of the games is to guess how many pairs of knit socks that I have finished and weave the ends in on. So I did not finish weaving the ends in on these because the people that have already guessed, I didn't want to mess up the game at all. So that's my story of why I haven't weaved these ends in yet. And it's a really good excuse, y'all. I'm like, that was really good, wasn't it? So I'm just going to wait until after the giveaway's over, and then I'll come back and weave in the ends. But these were made with Yarnable's. I'd be lying if I told you. I think it's June's box. It was called Picnic Basket. I think it was June, May, June. It was one of those. And I think it's just such a pretty color. And I did an experiment because I love, when it comes to decrease, I love the slip knit. And I'm like, I don't understand until my friend Danielle tells me. And I'm like, oh, probably should have Googled that. But I was like, I don't understand why some of the decreases are, knit two together and the other ones are slip knit. And I'm like, I just wonder what it would look like if I did all slip knit for the decreases. And I did. And this is what it looks like. They lean a different way. That's why. And so, all right, the top one is done properly, and the bottom one is done Nikki's way. So see, there's a little bit of a difference there. But it was cool experimenting. These socks are for me. So I'm the only one that knows, and all of you now. But yeah, another finished pair. And I have decided that as fun as DK weight socks are and as quick as they work up, I love them, but sock weight is my favorite. I really, really like sock weight. So, and I don't know how many more of DK weight pairs I'm going to make because I really, really love sock weight. So we'll see. Okay. Moving on. Brace yourself. I think I've already showed this one. I have more. Where are they? Pumpkins. Pumpkins and pumpkins. And I have some missing, but it's okay. It's all good. So, how cute is this pumpkin? My friend Danielle and I are doing 2 mini cows this month for, they're free for pumpkins. And this is my country bumpkin pumpkin. And she made my country bumpkin pumpkin in Bernat Blanket yarn. And it is huge and it is so pretty. And she used this color. And when we were chatting the other day, I just walked by my shelf where I keep my pumpkin yarn and I saw this and I just grabbed it. And then I realized, oh my gosh, we're doing the same color. So I guess she just inspired me to use this color and I really like it for pumpkins. And then how pretty is this wine cork? This, when I used to drink wine, this is one of my favorite wine brands. And I just thought that dark stem was, or that dark cork was a great contrast. So I think it's so adorable. I can't remember if I had this one done. I don't think I did. But I made this one. I really like the little short, squatty, chunky ones, but I made this one a little taller and it's cute too. I love finding wine corks in my stash that are different. So I love the design on this one. And so that's that. I think I've shown y'all this one before. And then I made one of her pumpkins and I will be making more. I am obsessed with the pattern. It's a super simple pattern, but the texture, oh, I love it. And then I have this cute little tag that says Avery Lane Creations. At one point, Angie and Britt had like a monthly subscription where they would send you different tags and things like that. And I absolutely loved it because it helped me visually see like the different sizes of the tags, the different materials and things like that. And so that's where I got a bunch of these tags at, and I need to use them up. So I thought it would make a really cute pumpkin stem. And I love that color, that teal with the burnt orange color. So that's all of the finished stuff that I have. It's not too late to join the pumpkin cow. Mine finishes up on Friday. I'll be drawing the winner for a prize. And you can go, I'll link it below, but you can go to my Facebook page and you can find the group to join. And I'm gonna give y'all which y'all have already seen the prize. I just didn't tell y'all. There's gonna be 2 winners and there's 2 prizes, but I'm just gonna show y'all one. It's going to be one of the Happy Fall Y'all pumpkin tags and these cute little leaves. These are from Idaho TaylorMade too. So these are some that I had in my personal stash that I'm like, oh, these would be perfect for one of the giveaway prizes. So it's not too late. These work up super quick. So come join the fun. And then Danielle's pumpkin crochet along will start next Wednesday. And it's for this pattern, which is called Jack Be Little. And it's a free pattern on her website. And I'll post all that below after the live. So that's all that I finished. I've almost finished yarn club for this month. My dyeing all my yarn for my yarn club. So that kind of counts, right? I literally have I think like 20 more hanks of yarn. I don't know where my head was when I set up for the first colorway. But I guess I missed setting up some of my burners because I set up outside of my back porch and in my dye room. It's a mess. And so I just have like a few left over and I'm going to be doing that tomorrow and I can't wait. Okay. So those are my whips. Those are what I finished. All the whips I know about. Yes, Sharon, it's true. I have a problem. But I love it. It keeps me entertained. I never get bored. So I'm gonna share with y'all some of the new stuff that came in, which I showed y'all kind of Yarnable's box. I'm just obsessed with that color. Okay, and I'm gonna show y'all. Like I try not to get teary eyed. One of my sweet, sweet yarn friends sent me a birthday gift. And you know how when somebody just sends you something and it's just like the perfect time? Life's just been really crazy lately. And nothing, it's really hasn't been anything bad. It's just like I think I haven't got my feet back under me since I lost my Zoe girl. She was an English bulldog and she was my baby for like 12 years, y'all. That dog, like she knew my moods, like she just she just had such a big personality and she was such a big part of my life. So it's and then it was like right after I lost her, I had the yarn crawl and then right after that we went on vacation and then right after that my husband was in this limbo with jobs and left his he was offered a new job. Anyways, it was just there's just a lot going on and a lot of like new things. So it was just it's not that there's anything bad. It's just been crazy. So anyways, I received the sweetest birthday package from her and it just was just at the right time. I'm not gonna name any names because I don't want to I'm just not gonna name any names. She may not be comfortable with that. So I'm gonna show y'all this project bag. How cute is that? It's chickens knitting and yarn. And it just makes me so happy. And look how big it is. Like I could put so much stuff in here or one really nice project, but I love it. It's perfect. And then she sent me this gorgeous keychain that is already on my keys. And it was like, it's a cross and it has these stones in it, which are like blushy pink. And it's gorgeous. And I love it. And I'm obsessed. And then look at these big old Smarties. Y'all know I love Smarties. And literally I have Smarties in all of my project bags. And the big ones are my favorite, but they're hard to find. But they're also my husband's favorite. And I showed him, he's like, what are you going to do with those? I'm like, I'm going to eat them. He's like, I don't get any. So I've kind of been torturing him a little. I'll share. I'll give him like one Smartie, not one roll. I'm just kidding. I'll share. But it's kind of fun torturing him, letting him wonder if I'm going to. And then, y'all, she made these so stinking cute, adorable stitch markers. Look, it's a chicken. It's so cute. It's just, oh my goodness. And a sheep. It's just so cute. I love it. There's 2 sheep and 2 chicken. It's just perfect. And it was just so thoughtful. I'm going to cry if I keep talking. So thank you. I'm trying to, and she sent me a really pretty card too. I'm trying to look in the card to see who the maker of the bag was. So blessed, like SEW. So blessed. Yes. So I need to go like check out her shop and post a link below because how cute. And it's so well made. It's got this zipper on the inside and it's like one big pocket, but it's been sewn to where it's divided into 3 and it's really nice. So thank you again. It was just a blessing. It was perfect timing and I love it. And I've been trying to keep everything together so I could show it off on the podcast. And now I get to use it. Okay. That's all the new stuff that I got in. So I'm going to jump into yarn news. And y'all, I'm so excited. I've been teasing y'all with this color for a while. And Sharon, I think it was you. Y'all, I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't keep my name straight or what day it is. But I showed this color in another podcast and somebody said rhythm and blues. And I was like, that's it. That is it. That's perfect. So I've been calling this one rhythm and blues. And Sharon, I think you were the one that said it, but I can't remember. If I got it wrong, I apologize. It was you. Thank you, because it is perfect. Just perfect. And y'all, it took me a little bit of playing around, but I finally nailed it. Look. Wait for it. Okay. Oh, have room. This is going to be, oh, goodness gracious. This is going to be the set. What do y'all think? Okay, so first things first. I kind of was hoping this was going to be a smidge darker, but I'm kind of glad it isn't because look how dark this is. And I just think that they go so well together. And then this color too, I'm wrestling with it here. I'm really, really excited about this set. So I've got to dye I wanted to see, I'm such a visual person. If I dyed like a whole bunch of it and then it didn't work, then I would probably have to dye yarn to go with it. So I just did a few to see what it would look like together. And now I'm going to dye enough to go with the other ones. So I have some on DK weight, I have some on sock weight and on worsted weight. So I'm hoping to have those sets available to my Yarn Club members before I do ship out. So that way y'all can add it to your September Yarn Club boxes. And now let me show you. That's the next thing. I shared this yarn with y'all last week. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get out there and take pictures of it because the video just does not do it justice. And these are going to be sock sets. I'm calling them sock sets, but you could use it for whatever. And so I dyed 2 minis to go with it. How pretty is that? I love it. It was so hard to decide what colors to go with, but I'm almost out of DK weight minis, so I had to be very, very sure, so I would have enough for these sock sets. And let me show you this other one, which I dyed this for socks, but man, I think I'm gonna have to just dye more of this because I think I have 8 of these. How gorgeous is that? I love gray and I love funny story. I actually did not mean for pink to be in here. I wanted like a navy. Let me see if I can find it. I wanted navy and purple, but one of the purples that I used broke pink. And I'm like, it was fake. It wasn't me. I tried. And then here are the colors to go with that. I think it's so pretty. Even though I was really debating on getting like a dark, deep navy, I'm kind of liking that blue with that. So let me know what you think. I love that purple. Obsessed with that purple. Let me know what you think of that blue. Should I go with a navy or do you like this blue with it? Um, I think it's pretty. That purple. I love that purple. I kind of think that purple would go good with that too. But I have a limited amount, so I'm sticking with these. So these sock sets will be coming soon. I am open to name suggestions because y'all know naming stuff, it's just really, really hard. I keep thinking every time I look at this, I think, isn't she lovely? So I may end up naming that "Isn't she lovely?" But I'm open to suggestions. And I love this one. This one makes me think of like flowers. Okay, so that's all the yarn news. Let me see what time it is. Yeah. Um, I was going to unbox August Yarn Club package today, but I'm almost out of time. So I'm going to save that for the next podcast. Um, let me see. Yeah, I think that's all I have for y'all today. I like that blue too. It is really pretty. It's a new blue that I have, and I can't wait to play around with it. That brown, y'all know how I feel about brown. It actually is a very nice looking brown. And I think I'm going to use that same brown with my fall colorway collection that I'm working on. I'm just about finished with that one. I wasn't crazy about the wine maroon. I don't know what color it turned out. I need to look at burgundy. It's like a pale burgundy. Not crazy with that. I think I was wanting more of a deep wine color. So I think that's the last one that I have to dye for that and put it together. I'm also leaning towards like a speckled one too, like a base color and then speckle some fall colors over it. So I'm also leaning towards having another variegated speckled color too. So I think I only have 1 or 2 more colors to design to put with that set, and then I'll have pictures and I'll have more information about that one. So that's the yarn news. So I am going to close with a momentum moments, and I don't have one prepared. So I'm just going to kind of speak from the heart and kind of speak on what's going on right now. Um, and this is what came to me when I was just writing this up. Like, even when you have every reason to give up, don't. And I'm not saying that I'm at that point where I want to give up or anything, but um, sometimes things just happen and things don't go as planned, or your business may be going good and life is just crazy, and you have every reason to give up or pause, or you have an excuse to just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna like do what I want today. I'm not even gonna work. I'm just gonna I know when I get stressed out, I want to shut down, and I withdraw. Like, I'll withdraw from social media. I'll withdraw from texting people. I'll just kind of just get in my own little world, and it's so easy to do. But Yes, sometimes we need to do that. Sometimes we may need to take a step back and slow down, but don't stop because this is the thing. When you stop, it's so much harder to get going. I know when I made the decision to take a break from college, um, I had so many people tell me, "Don't take a break from college. Don't stop because you're not gonna go back. Or if you go back, like, it's gonna be harder. It's gonna be longer than what you thought." And they were right. But I mean, I was working 2 jobs, had a huge workload at school, and it was just too much for me, so I did, stop, and I never went back, but that that wasn't God's plan for me. So, that's a whole whole 'nother story, but sometimes in our business, when life is crazy or our business is crazy or things aren't going how we expect them to, sometimes it's like we want to pump the brakes. And that's not always the best thing. Yes, there are seasons where we need to, maybe slow down. But don't quit, don't give up, especially if it's because of your feelings. Sometimes it is a smart decision that you might need to stop, but a lot of the times it's because our feelings are heavy and things just seem overwhelming, but you can control your amount of overwhelm. And one thing that helps me control my overwhelm is getting very clear about where my time is going because where you're spending your time is showing you what's important to you. And this is one thing I need to do right now is track my time because I feel like, um, excuse me, I feel like things are more chaotic than normal and I feel like I've gotten off track on some things. So I'm going to go back and track my time. I have a sheet that I literally every 15 minutes I write down what I just did. Because this is the thing. I'm so bad about, oh, I'm just going to check social media real quick and see if somebody sent me a comment or, a DM or something like that. And the next thing I know that it was just going to take 5 minutes. The next thing I know, it's been an hour and now I'm not getting things done. Or, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a walk real quick or whatever it is that I'm doing. Um, Things can creep in and distract us and we don't even realize that where our time is going isn't getting us where we want to be in our business or in our life or whatever. So, I know this is not like organized very well, but if you're just in a season right now where things just feel crazy and feel heavy and you're thinking about giving up, don't give up. Don't give up. Maybe take some things off your plate. Maybe don't make your to-do list so long. Maybe let go of some things. Sometimes we just have to take a step back and look at what all we're doing in our business and seeing if it's bearing fruit. There's times that, I was like not killing myself. That's traumatic. But I was stressing myself out trying to get a blog post every week. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to get a blog post up every month. And yes, I love designing patterns and I love doing blog posts and stuff like that, but it wasn't pushing my business forward in the direction that I wanted to go. And it was taking the time and the energy away from what needed to be done in my business, my yarn club, and growing my yarn side of the business. Um, but I was devoting so much time and attention to this and just maintaining my yarn business. And when I finally sat down and be like, okay, where's my time and energy going? Where's my focus? And I realized how much time I was spending on that. I was like, wow, that is I let that go, and now when I can, I design patterns, when I can, I blog, and that's wonderful, and I love doing it, but primarily my focus is on my yarn club and growing my coaching group, so I hope that was helpful for you, and if it was, let me know. Also, let me know your suggestions on, colorway names for the sock sets and the rhythm and blues sets, and I will talk to y'all next week, and until next time, happy yarning. Bye for now.